It'll sell for 800 bucks. Could be the new van. A few rust spots, that's character. Alright, I guess we're doing another adventure. 800 bucks. I think it's gonna work out. Yeah, I think this one will do. 37, dang, that's steep. Don't mess around with their cabinets around here. Alright, phase one of the van remodel. Here we go. Got the blue interior, which is great. Right now I'm just tearing out these little side pieces because they're obviously not useful at all. So you're just kind of doing that, throwing stuff away. Heyo! So our goal is with this van is to just do this as easy as possible. Spend the least amount of money and have all the necessities we need. Water, cooking stove, and whatnot. So it is a low top van, unfortunately. I wish it was a little taller, but this is our first build. We're gonna do, most likely do another one after this. Get this one going. Picked up this little gem for $800, so pretty good steal there. And she runs like a dream, dude. So for an old buddy, it's good ride. So here we go for the remod. Alright, so here's the deal so far. It has this little piece here. I'm not sure if this is gonna come out or not. Whatever this little lip is, we'll have to see once we start tearing up the carpet. But maybe it's movable. It's got some bolts in there, so perhaps it just comes out. I'm sitting here tearing this stuff out. I'm thinking maybe we can repurpose this guy right here. Just this top piece, just because it's like original. Maybe keep that and see if we can use it for something, maybe. I don't know. It's got a cup holder. Chop this one up and realize maybe it'd be cool to keep and maybe use it somewhere else. So see if that happens. Little sketch right there. That's definitely black mold, so scary shit. But it looks like something spilt in there and they just didn't know and got wet. Got a little temporary permit. Pull this guy up, you know. I'll probably do. Alright, day 2 of tearing some stuff out, getting ready for a hardwood floor tomorrow, hopefully. We're in my garage, the one and only. Got the Can-Am, got Slick Rick, got the new one down there, and this hunk of shit. Hopefully get that thing working. Got too many projects, but this is one I'm most excited about, so let's keep going. Alright, so this is what we got going on here. We ripped out the carpet. It's all gone. Kind of tore apart the sidewall here to kind of see what's cracking behind it. And we're definitely missing insulation there. There was no insulation there. They kind of added a little bit there. A little bit on the sides over there. This window plastic surrounding piece, the trim piece, kind of yanked on it and cracked out. Kind of looks something like this. I was planning on trying to leave some of that stuff, but it's so warped and jacked up. I don't know what to exactly do there. Alright, so this is what's happening is this. What they call a metalhead. Get this gnarly bolt out. I welded that lower bracket like so. Not trying to be clean or anything, but just trying to make it so that bolt doesn't turn because I'm by myself working on this thing right now. And it worked. I'm the kind of guy that's going to use a grinder, a welder, a torch. If I had one, man, a torch would make this so much faster. Sawzall, I just start chopping, welding, slapping it together. So that's my MO usually. I've already been grinding. So basically, these bolts have been really hard to get off. That was a seatbelt bolt. That was a seatbelt bolt. I had a bracket sitting here that I had to grind off. I just grinded the top of the nut off and went for it. But these are so big, I'm kind of thinking this is going to be a hard task to do. The other thing we've got to get out is this guy. Similar concept. There's bolts underneath the chassis of this thing, and I just can't get them out. So maybe I'll just weld them to it and screw them out. Who cares if those nuts stay on there? They'll pop off eventually. But it's just how I roll, you know. we're gonna leave this chair in for our little daughter, so she has somewhere to sit, and we can put a seatbelt in her and have her feel safe. But we're gonna put a cabinet here, sink, and stove on this side, and have a small little walkway. Back here we'll have something a little else here, and right now we're just in the process of tearing this all out. It's been one of the hardest things to do. It's one of the benefits of buying like a cargo van. Everything's kind of out and you got a blank canvas, but at least I got these captain chairs I can utilize. But I'm sure someone could buy that off like just like a used RV junkyard or something, you know. So this is kind of where I'm at right now. This is what we went with. This thing's still turning over. It's 1994, so it's doing good, surprisingly, but still cruising along, still doing our thing. All right, just pulling up to the dump. All the interior crap and a few other items in my house are put back there, so we are going to the dump, to dump some ish. So, this on, here we go. This place is nice. And to the dump. Got this guy telling me where to go. She's all cleaned out, looking pretty good. Now we're at the basically the recycling center for metal. What's cool about this place is you can come here and find cheap metal that they sell. So anything that looks decent, they keep and they sell back to the public. So it actually has a lot of cool stuff. I'm gonna be checking this out because I'm trying to figure out what to do for these window wells. I think a thin piece of metal, it's gonna be good to like wrap around it and weld it together. I'm a metal guy, I don't know, I'm a welder, what can I say? Looks like it was time to clock out and go home. No one's here. Just take what you want and go. So they have metal stuff over here that you can pick from. This is most likely ski resort cable. There's tons of ski resorts up here in Utah, so crazy. Some thick cable. Nuts. This is what I'm looking for, some thin sheets of metal. Long and thin. Waterproof military grade boxes that you could get and hang on the outside of the van. Snip shot, they're pretty badass. They got all kind of different sizes and sets you could get. I'll probably be back for these. Holy, that thing looks mean. Probably come back and get a few of these eventually. Not now. One thing you might not know about me is I'm an owner of a chain of trampoline parks called Fly High. We have one in Ogden, Reno, Fort Collins, Farmington, New Mexico, Altadena, LA. So we're expanding, we're growing, and with that, I got a lot of freebies going on for this build. So there's this rubber flooring that I'm gonna get that I think it's gonna be pretty sweet for what I'm trying to do, and any other kind of material I can snag from here to make this cost effective. It's gonna be awesome. This is what we're looking at, this stuff right here. Alright, this shit is heavier than hell, but we're gonna grab a smaller roll of this and see what we can put together here. Sign is like arcing right here. It's electricity up there in that top left corner. I'm shaking bad, but the sign's about to blow up. Got it turned off. Told the front desk. Alright, so here's the final review of the outside. It's got a few cancerous spots here. What's probably going to happen is we'll clean these spots up, wire brush it down, and repaint like halfway down. Maybe, if we ever get that far, we'll see. But it's a Chevy van 2.0. Everything works, all the blinkers work, the lights work. It's got power windows in the front, which is shocking, they both work. It's got the blue trim inside. It's rear wheel drive. And it's got some wood trim that we're going to try to preserve and kind of match throughout this thing, perhaps. But we ripped out the carpet and left these two front seats. Left that seat here. We got all the new stuff that we're going to be using in here, so kind of doing the outside tour here. We got some racks that we're going to be able to put our solar panels and maybe a few other things on there needed. It's got the spare tire on the back, which is awesome. The good thing about this one is it does have a tow package, which is a big deal for traveling on the road and having extra places to tow things and store things and different stuff like that. We gotta catch Archer. He's in here getting into food. I know it. Nope, he's not. He's rummaging around. The stereo does not work. We'll have to work on that. The heater does work. Got the power windows, power locks, which is nice. These door panels will probably be one of the last things we work on and change out. Tires are new. Put new tires on there. Front chrome, front grills all intact and good condition. And got the double doors on the side. So Archer's trying to find some free snacks in here. Everything kind of opens up and works. We're leaving this one seat in and a seatbelt for little Marley, so she has somewhere to sit and can put her in a seatbelt and be safe. So we're keeping one in there. Like I said, this is probably the last thing we're gonna work on is these side panels here. We took out this seat and grinding off that seat stuff over here. Archer, come on, buddy. Took out a bunch of stuff. So we got this. We're gonna pull out some stuff and get a better look, but these metal seat mounts are made out of like bulletproof metal and was a pain in the ass to get off, but finally got it out, which is nice. More cancer. Work on cleaning that up. Other than that, that's kind of the full review on the outside of it. Everything seems to be pretty good on top. Haven't noticed any leaks. There you go. Drop the phone. Everything seems pretty decent here. Okay, so this is just the end of phase one. Then we're gonna start a new video because it's kind of getting long, but we're gonna leave these side panels up. Add some newer, fresher beadboard in there. Wood paneling on the roof. Still got to remove some of the electrical and different things like that. Got a concept for the window wells, and we're gonna insulate, do different things. The hardest part about this project was like this seatbelt mount. That bolt right there is all rusted underneath, so I ground it off the top. Took a long time. Got to still take those off, cut some of the wires out, and get it cleaned up. But it's gonna turn out pretty sweet. Got some cool ideas going. So this is what it looks like so far, and that's pretty much it. So the front, I'm gonna leave this guy in just because I feel like it's nice still. And I'm gonna tie the wood into this, pop these off, mount this up to it when it's all ready to go. Not sure what we're gonna do with this guy. If I'm just gonna leave this, I was kind of thinking just to leave this one piece in, but I don't know. We're kind of just playing it ear because she's got to have this seatbelt in, so I figured to just leave that part in. But other than that, dude, this is the gym, and that's it for now. Stay tuned to watch phase 2 as we start to add new fun stuff in here. What do you think, miss? She's excited. So here we go.